Hi there, everybody. Thanks for joining me down here in the junk drawer. I just got finished shooting the long awaited and long overdue Two Small Atlases video, which I hope to have edited and uploaded in the next couple of days. But before I tore down the setup, I wanted to shoot a quick junk drawer video because I wasn't able to use quite all of the things that I had scanned and printed out. So I want to just take 1 second and show them here. I mentioned in the video that Scotland was actually presented in the old atlas. We know this atlas from Kevin, Whisper Corner, ASMR, in two different scales. One scale showing the country all on one page. This is the one we used in the video I just shot. But there was also a more close-up scale where the country was shown across three different pages. And I scanned and printed those, a long time ago when I was getting the materials together for this, because I wasn't sure how I was going to use these pages when comparing them to the sheets from the new atlas, which is over here to the right. But in the end, I did not end up using this larger scale for anything in the video, although I did reference it once. So didn't want them to go completely to waste, so I wanted to show them briefly here in this junk drawer video. But the real reason for the junk drawer video is this is completely silly, but something that caught my imagination about the 1990 atlas that I wanted to show you briefly, because it didn't really have a place in the main video. This is the 1990 atlas, and it's in remarkably good shape. It looks like an atlas that's been on the shelf or in a box for its entire life, and it doesn't have anybody's name written in it or anything like that. The kinds of things that sometimes give older books a bit of personality and character is when there's an imprint of the prior owners or how it was used in the past, kind of like the wartime cookbook video. I think we talked about that a little bit. Generally speaking, this 1990 atlas is pristine, except for one little thing that I wanted to show you. Page 49 and 50, you will notice has been folded over. And it's been folded over to the page 49 side. And on page 49, there is one mark from a prior owner. A town in Germany has been circled. Memmingen. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. So, out of this entire atlas, there's a single folded over page and a single town in Germany circled. And, we talk about imagination prompts on this channel. And I will confess that when I saw this, my imagination, the first place my imagination went was to, I imagined a scenario with a couple of spies operating in Europe. And I imagined that perhaps sometimes one spy needs to communicate to the other spy the location of something that's going to happen. And so I imagine a busy, one of these European street markets, right? That has, produce and fresh fish or whatever, but it also has, lots of other shop owners and things that drag that open their doors every day and drag some of their stuff out onto the sidewalk, so you can walk through this street market and there's goods and wares all around you as you walk. And I started to imagine that perhaps there is a broker there at the street market that sells that had a rack of little maps drug out onto the sidewalk, and the way that one spy communicates to the other spy is that the one spy comes along and grabs the pocket atlas from the wire rack and folds a page and marks the location of the intended rendezvous or the place where the data is to be transferred or whatever it might be, and then closes the atlas and puts it at the back of the stack of atlases. And then later in the day, at the appointed time, the second spy comes by and pulls out the atlas and looks for the folded page, and then looks at the circled town, and then he or she knows where the next stop in their spy adventure might be. Yes, that is exactly the first thing that came to mind when I saw an atlas with a folded page and a circled town. Not sure what that says about me, but at least it is in keeping with what we have always said on this channel about how things in life can be imagination prompts and send us on these crazy journeys. Anyway, thanks for indulging me, and we'll catch you again very soon. See ya.